Yeah,
I wanted to talk to you today
because he
about
explained
it,
to his side. I'm not gonna just take sides. I want to know what's going on and how we can fix this, because like I feel like Rami feels some type of way. You probably feel some type of way. So let's
Yeah, I
handle
do.
this.
So this is what happened. All right, I'll tell you exactly what went down from step 1 to step 3. I wake up, just another day, hung out, did nothing. I think it's important. I think it's important to go to the previous day when all the SBS shit happened, right? And I was fucking with Rami on selling me out in court. Everyone in the car knew that I was fucking with him, but he took it personal, and me and him got into that little argument that we did, right? So the next day happens. I've completely forgot about the whole court case, all that bullshit. Like, none of that was important anymore.
All right, give me 1 second.
Go ahead. Want me to keep talking while you're next to me?
Yeah.
So I completely forgot about all that shit. Didn't care about it anymore. Wasn't holding grudges. It is what it is. Woke up, went down to my spot. My gas pump's working. Everything has been implemented and it's working. It was awesome. I was happy. Otto wakes up, comes down, starts talking to me. Then he goes, "Hey, I have an idea." And I said, "What's your idea?" And he explains to me that he wants to basically sell Vince Scratch cars, like put them on the showroom, which is why we have a showroom in the first place. Have people come down and it be a hub, like a Dean's World. That's been his goal. That's what he wanted autos to be, but it fucking failed. That's what he wants H&O to be, which is why we have so much shit there. We got the gas pumps, the clothing store, the cars, everything. Anyways, he wants it to be a hub.
Fuck?
Have you not seen my spot?
Shop.
Yeah, look,
let
me.
Seen...
We need to go down there. I think it's important.
Motherfucker,
for you
I still
to
don't
see.
even have keys.
I'll give you keys. And whenever I explain it to you, it'll give you more of an idea. But basically, he wants it to be a one-stop shop. He wants it to be a hub. He wants it to be what Dean's World is for civilians, but as for criminals. There's going to be legal
like
racing down there. Exactly, it is. There's going to be legal racing down there. There's going to be the drift school's going to be down there. There's going to be go-kart racing. We're going to have music being played while people are racing and doing the go-karts. You can hear music coming out. It's going to be awesome. It's sick. On top of that, we're able to supply ourselves with our own materials now through the high-quality parts. I don't know if I've already told you that or not. But we can break that down, and we're the only place that can make refined other than Sionis. So, it's a one-stop shop. So Otto came down and said, listen, what we're going to do is, say you're a customer, right? You're going to come down here. You're going to look at a car. You're going to say, okay, I want to use, or I want to have this Ninja right here. So you'll be able to come over here. You'll be able to look at it, be able to test drive it down there without ever having it outside the shop and never knowing that it's a Vince Scratch. Then you say, okay, 3 to 5 days, you can get your car. You're going to take the car. But here's even the cooler part. Otto has about $9 million that he wants to invest in the company. So what we're going to do is we're going to build these cars. You're going to give me, Vinny, $200,000. And instead of me having all the money, we're going to use the asset as your investment or as your down payment. So you give me $200,000, I give you the bike, you pay the bike off weekly. If you don't meet your payments, I keep all your money and I take my asset back. I say that's fucking genius, right? Because if you're doing that, then you always have money circulating, you have a one-stop shop, and everything's good. The first person I thought of was Rami. I said, fuck, Rami's going to get pissed. So Otto keeps continuing me.
I understand his frustration because it's like basically he was there for you when you wanted to make sure you stood.
Hey, give me 1 second, Cracker. I'm talking. I'll show you boys later.
Like I guess it's like more of a frustration from Rami probably because it's like I remember when you were like, oh, I want to be in the shadows with everything and I want to not be known.
We all understand.
I guess times have changed.
They have, because we went from being a hole in the garage to this facility, right?
Yeah.
And it's not that I wanted to take anything away from Rami. It's just this place is something that is really cool and it's something that Otto wants. He thinks it's something that I want. I am just a foot soldier. I am the number 2. I listen to what my boss says and I go with it. So he comes down here and tells me everything. The first person I called, Vinny, the second Otto left here, was Rami. I said, Rami, you're not going to like this. He said, what is it? And I said, Otto wants to open up a one-stop shop down here in H&O. But, and before I could say anything else, he said, well, you're fucking over my business. And I said, yes, Rami, but listen to me. He's like, no, fuck that. Where? Let me call him. Is he down there right now? I said, no, he's not down here, but you can call him if you want. I'll let him know that you're calling. And then he hangs up on me. calls Otto. They come down here to have a meeting. Meeting happens. Otto's telling him, listen, we're not fucking you over. You have to understand we're going to have the car shop down here, but you can still get cars from us. Hence why we can break down high quality parts. We're going to give him exotic cars like the Benz, like the Ninjas, or the R1s, like shit like that. And what we're going to sell is the Ninjas, the fucking Escalades, the secondary cars.
Instead of, man, I know so I know he wants the foot traffic in the gallery. Okay, I know that's very important to him. But times have changed. Otto wants something different now. I know this stings for Rami. Was he asked to be like a partner in this?
Bro, I was gonna put his fucking name on the goddamn door, Vinny. I was willing to call this fucking VLC. Fucking have H&O operate, and this entire fucking place when it comes to cars could be VLC. But I'm not gonna fucking do that anymore, because when we had the meeting and before I was even able to tell him this in front of my fucking boss, right? The one guy that you don't fucking embarrass me or you don't treat me like shit in front of, the one person, we're sitting there and I said, well, Rami, this is what we can do. And he says, shut the fuck up, Hutch. I don't want to hear you fucking speak anymore in this meeting. Why the fuck would I want to help you? I get it that Otto comes in the city and he makes the calls. I do every fucking thing for this business, bro. I do all the cars. I do all the materials. I make sure people are paid. I make sure shit happens. I want you to take out your calculator right now, Vinny. Take it out. Before we go any further, I want you to do $850,000. Now I want you to multiply that by 20%. How much money is it?
How do you do, what is it,
0.2? 0.2. No, not zero, just 0.2. Tell me how much money it is.
Wait, 850,000
times 0.2.
That's not right. What the fuck?
I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. So you go 850,000 times 0.2. Yeah. You can just do 0.2. That's fine. It's $170,000.
How much?
$170,000 is 20% of 850. Now take $850,000 and minus 170,000. That is 680,000, right?
Okay.
That means that when we sell a car at VLC, he makes $170,000 for putting the fucking car on the floor and selling it. I do all of the making the car, getting the materials, getting the foot traffic, making sure we have enough materials, putting the cars out there, doing all the legwork. I make 180 grand on the car.
Give me a second. They're harassing. Yo, Mike, what's up? Okay. Oof. Wait, so I mean storage lockers? Yeah, that pins. All right, listen, I'm in a meeting with Hutch right now. I don't want to ruin the meeting I'm in with him. Let me finish. Okay, good. And I also put all my shit into your locker, the one with all the meth in there. All right? All right, baby. I'll catch you later. I'm sorry, Hutch. It's just there's 100 phone calls going on.
With that math, he makes $170,000 for his business. We make $180,000. Our investment in an A is $500,000. He's always known that. We've always known that. But we still give him 20% of the overall price of the car because we're fucking dumb and he's our brother and I'm helping his fucking business out. He has a $1.5 million in the business with zero investments, and the only thing he does or has to do is delegate. That's all he has to do is just delegate who's going to be there. And he makes almost more than what we make doing all of the car bullshit and dealing with all the scratching, all the calls, all the organizing, all that. He still makes as much. And the higher the price tag goes up on the car for S-classes, if he sold a car that was $2 million, I would lose money for giving him 20% of the overall cost of the car. My point is this. I've done nothing but to help him out. He wanted VLC.
Well, you helped him out, and he helped you out also by making sure you stood under the radar. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, you helped him out. He also did help you out by at the time when you were like, oh, I want to keep everything hush hush. I don't want people to know I'm involved. And he did it through his company. So you both helped each other out. It's
I
not
agree
one,
with that.
One did more than another. I think it's both you. I think you both did enough for each other. You know, don't say like, oh, you did that for him, he did that, you know?
You have to understand something. I agree with you 100%, but we could have just kept selling out of autos. This was originally Rami's idea, and I wanted to be able to help him do that. Like, I didn't need his company. Although I'm glad that we did it, I'm not saying I don't like his company. I love Rami and I love his company. I get that. But this isn't the problem. The problem is he has zero fucking respect for me. He comes down here in my own fucking shop where I work my fucking ass off to help him out and make him basically free money, and he tells me in front of my boss to shut the fuck up, and he doesn't want to hear another fucking word out of me. That's different if we're talking, Vinny, or if me and him and Randy or Taco, it's family, and he tells me that. I'm cool with that. Hey, tell me shut the fuck up whenever you want. We're brothers. But don't come and disrespect me in my own place like that. If I did that in Vulture the Culture and I told him to shut the fuck up, I don't want him to fucking talk anymore, number one, I wouldn't. But if I did that, Vinny, you don't think he'd jump down my fucking throat?
100%.
You don't think he'd shoot me right there? I told him to get out of my
100%.
court case for selling me out, and he shot me through the fucking doors. So how is that? Like, family doesn't do that shit, bro. Not to my own fucking business. Because he doesn't want to lose money, so he's going to tell me to go fuck myself? Does he really think that I would just screw him out of everything that I've helped him build? Like, what the fuck have I done to make me untrustworthy? I feel like I'm the most ride or die out of anybody. That motherfucker, I've never left a crew. I've always fucking got my shit chopped off. I held that shit and got that motherfucker chopped off. You don't gotta wake up and wonder if I'm fucking leaving the next day. But everyone always doubts if I'm fucking in it or not. And it doesn't make any fucking sense. I know what Flippy feels like whenever we were talking at the fucking casino now. Because if you're not in that group, it's like everyone's just fucking questioning your loyalty all the time, or fucking treating you like dog shit.
Well, don't say that, because what Flippy did was totally something different, brother.
Yes,
you know
but
what I
you
mean?
understand how he's feeling. Because I feel that same way. Because I know
you
Rami would never talk to any of you guys like that in your place. He would never come to Maldini's and tell you that, bro. Ever. If it was family meeting, sure. But he'd never do that shit to you. He'd never do that shit to Randy. Never should do that shit to Kay. Never do that shit to Garrett. And I know you guys have been together for years. I'm not asking that. I'm just saying, bro, if you're not going to fucking respect me in my own place, in my own fucking dojo, you don't respect me at all. And dude, that's just bullshit. No matter how you feel about me, pull me off to the side later. Don't tell me shut the fuck up in front of my boss. That's bullshit, man.
I mean, that 100% is wrong. He shouldn't have done that in front of your boss. Two, I feel like he was probably just very angry. But yeah, that doesn't give him a right to say what he said in front of Otto. 100%.
But in what world,
in your
bro?
own business.
In what world would I screw him? You know?
I just think it's more that I think he just feels like the gallery is really not doing well, and this is like the one thing that was holding the gallery together, and he feels like it was just stripped from him, and he's just probably very, very upset about it.
Well,
and the way he shows frustration instead of talking, you know, Rami's like me. He just goes to he goes to levels that he shouldn't, just like I am. You know what I mean? Give me 1 second. Rami's calling me. Rami, let me call you back. No, you probably had something in your system already, and then after. That's supposed to actually make you smarter a little bit. All right, yeah, I'm just in the meeting with Hutch right now. I'm just trying to get both sides, and I'm gonna link up with you. And I want to hear what's going on your end, and I was hearing what's going on Hutch's end. That's it. But at the end of the day, we're all brothers, right? We're trying to figure shit out. Okay, so come down here. Yeah, please come down here. I'm not being a media. I'm just trying to listen to his fucking end of the story. All right, come down here. All right, he's coming down here. Give me 2 seconds, all right? Yeah, he's gonna come down here. We can all talk this. Hopefully, we can work this shit out.
No, we're not gonna shoot him, chat. I do need to go fix my car though. You know Boris Ivanov? Boris Ivanov? Who the fuck is that? Please don't let Vinny be the mediator. Well, here's my thing, man, and I'm not gonna say this in character to Rami because I know this will send him over the edge. But this is what I'll say, okay? Vulture culture, in my opinion, it can still be saved. It's just I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it can. I don't know what's going on in VLC. I probably shouldn't talk about it. I don't think it's dead, bro. Like, it still has things in the server that can benefit it. He has to put the work in, man. I mean, Vinny even told him. He just doesn't really care as much as he used to. That's all, in my opinion. That's all I think. I was just fixing my shit.
I thought you left me.
No. I was just getting everything fixed up and it gassed up and whatever.
So,
What'd you say?
Show me how this works while we're waiting. Like, so this is a gas station, right?
Yeah, so it's really cool. It's actually it's a Bluetooth gas pump, first of its kind. Elon Musk made it. So we walk up to it. First off, we get that barrel. Remember that barrel that we found? Third eye it, use gas pump.
Use gas pump, okay.
And then you just keep, use it, and then you'll see you'll have you can grab the nozzle out of it.
$3,000?
No. That's how much we've made off that gas pump. You're on the wrong section.
Use gas pump.
Yep.
Select the kind of fuel you want.
Just regular.
Regular. What the fuck?
Now come on over.
Am I doing?
Now third eye it. Fill my gas. Just wait for the sound. Is it too
fuel
far?
amount 0, total cost 0.
Oh, so it's I'm already filled up. That's why.
What? Okay, now what the fuck do I do with this thing in my
You gotta
hand,
put it
asshole?
back. You gotta put it back.
Oh, return hose, easy. Okay. Where the fuck did we get a wireless?
So that's
wireless fucking gas pump.
You wanna know something else you might like? Get in. Say shit gets hot. You just come right on over here. All right there. Go to the
clothing
shirts.
store. Oh, okay.
Got our clothing store here.
Dope.
So
very cool.
While you're drifting, go ahead and jump back in. While you are drifting and doing shit, someone's gonna be able to go on the mic right here and play music, and it's gonna be surround sound.
Like an echo chamber, which is really cool. Okay.
Right over here is gonna be the black market. So when people have illegal shit to sell, they're gonna be able to set up tents and have little spots to put their merchandise. It will happen at nighttime, like Dean's World, and people are gonna be able to sell guns, meth, whatever they want, drugs. And then this is all going to be fenced in too.
Who's that guy?
That guy's for the drift school. So we're going to set up legitimate drift tracks down here so people are able to drift and make G&E legally, which will also be able to bring all the heat off of G&E. Over here is going to be tents set up for crews. So like a crew will be here, and all the way down the line. The tents are going to be able to be decorated just like Dean's World. Except
where the fuck are you? Because I just got lost.
The Dean's World tents, or the crew tents. So each crew, you know how there's racing crews or whatever? Each crew is going to have a tent. It's going to go all the way across this line.
Okay.
And people are going to have to be able to have a shared garage and a shared stash access. We also make NOS fake plates and advanced repair kits.
I'm coming up now. He was showing me the place. I never seen this place. I'm coming up right now. Wait, you said what?
We make NOS fake plates and advanced repair kits.
Did he not see you?
I think he wants to talk in the middle.
Hey, dickhead number 1, asshole. Before this meeting starts, you fucking ransacked my whole place. How many fucking pies did you eat?
Me?
Yeah, motherfucker. I already got the phone call that you literally took every fucking Maldini pie.
I took 1 Maldini pie. There was 4. There should be 3 there. and then
No,
I took a pina.
literally, they said you took all of it.
That's cap. I took a pina, and then Mario probably took it because he went in the stash after me.
What did you eat? Explain to me what you ate.
I took a pina colada, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
Then I took a drink. I forgot which one it's called.
Okay.
And then I took one Maldini.
Okay, how did you eat them? What order did you eat them in?
The Maldini, then I took the drink, and then I took the pina colada.
That's why the dessert fucked you, because that's what happens. You can't mix and match like that. That's
Okay, well,
why it made you
sorry,
feel
I wanted to have
stupider.
my dessert at the end of my meal. Call me
I know. I
crazy.
wish it worked like that, but we can't do nothing about that, unfortunately.
Well, that's not my problem. Then you shouldn't be selling dessert at your spot.
Maybe I should just start charging you every time you fucking come there.
Stop.
Thank you.
What's going on, Mr. Hutcherson?
Okay, okay,
Buongiorno.
please. We're fucking brothers. How can we fix this? Okay. I'll say it again. We're brothers. How do we fix this? All right, this is very pog. Okay. One more time. We're fucking brothers. How do we fix this?
Rami, you first.
Okay. I'll. You know what? I feel like I have to explain myself here because I think Hutch thinks that I'm wilding out, and I'll explain to you my exact process, and then you tell me where I'm wrong. Yeah.
Okay, now let's do Judge Pistone here. Hutch, do not cut Rami off. Rami, you don't cut off Hutch when he talks. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So I get a call. Okay. So I'll explain to you how I explained to Vinny. Okay. So when was? I'll ask you a question. When was the last time? And like, just please don't interrupt me because I want to like.
You're asking him a question, so he has to answer.
Okay, yeah, but just don't cut me off when I'm like.
I
talking,
won't.
you know? So when was the last time me and you have like I saw a car from you?
When was the last time you bought one?
Like when was the last time
It's been
a
weeks.
new car
Weeks.
came through H&O?
Weeks.
Weeks, right? Okay.
Yeah, weeks.
Now, how many times have we come down here and the car list keeps growing and growing, like the showroom?
The private list?
Oh, the when I come down here, the showcase, over there in the center, the thing. Those cars that are on display.
Yeah. Oh, every day.
It grows and grows,
Yes.
right? And listen. I don't want you. Listen, you can easily say, "Yo, Robbie, this is my thing." Like, dude, I get that. I don't want you thinking that I don't get that. Trust me, I know. So every time we come down here, I see the list growing and growing, right? And I know Hutch, he has his own private sales that he takes care of and that he does, right? So in my head, I'm like, all right, well, you know, he's just probably just getting everybody. He's probably doing shit for everybody. It is what it is. Whatever.
He doesn't know what the display
Then
is.
he's doing
Chad.
the buggy. We're saving up for the
He
buggy.
doesn't know
Whatever.
what the display
whatever
is.
the fuck.
That's what
Then it
this
keeps going on
confusion's
and
about.
on, and I'm like, all right, like what the fuck is going on here? But I'm not gonna say anything because, like I said, who am I? Who am I to say something, right?
Yeah, he's just
because
confused.
I'm not entitled to get cars from you. We don't have anything in written. You're quote unquote helping me out because well, you know, we're like you said, we're family and this and that, right? I can't say anything because I can't be like, yo, Hutch, where the fuck are my cars at? This, that, and the third, right? Right, Hutch?
Of course.
Agreed, right?
Yes, I 100% agree with everything you said.
Okay, so then I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just not gonna say anything. It is what it is, right? You know, whatever the fuck. Then I get the call, right? I hit up Hutch because we were doing an A+ boost, and then I say, yo, Hutch, you want in on this A+? He says, yeah, hit me up when we're doing it because I think we were gonna do the yacht first or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes, yo, I had a meeting with Otto. You're not gonna like what you're about to hear. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, great. What is it now? He goes, we're gonna move all the car sales to down here. I said, okay. Like, why? For what reason? And I flipped out, rightfully so. Correct, Vinny? Like how we spoke about. I flipped out, rightfully so. Like, dude, like what the fuck? Like why?
You flipped out, rightfully so, but you're also wrong on how you flipped out.
Let me continue. Let me continue because let me explain to you why I flipped out, and you're gonna understand why
Of course.
I flipped out, right?
Keep going. Yeah.
So I flipped out, and then I was like, bro, like what the fuck? So once again, I haven't seen cars in a very long time from Hutch. He says, you're not gonna like what you're about to hear. He goes, he says, this is the vision that H&O has had from the beginning, and this is what we've always wanted, this and that. Meanwhile, every time I sell a car for him, he tells me, we're in the shadows, we don't want anything to do with it. I don't want to be on the books, this, that, and the third. I'm like, okay, so then is it one thing or is it the other, right? And then I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck is going on here? Then Otto comes in, and Otto says, oh, Hutch explained it wrong. And then he
Okay.
goes, well, all the cars that we're selling through autos, we're gonna sell down here, and we're still gonna give you the
I'll call you right
exotics."
back. I'm in a meeting. Bye. Sorry about that.
He goes, "We're gonna sell all the cars from auto and through here, and we're still gonna give you the exotics." Okay, once again, in my head, I come down here every fucking day. I see Cadillacs, Subarus getting pushed out, this and that. Like I said, I can't say anything. It's not my fucking thing. This is Hutch's shit. So I don't have a position to even speak on. Okay, so I'm not gonna say anything because, like I said, I can't. Who the fuck am I to even say something? I can't say shit. Right? So anyway, so like I said, in my head, I'm seeing all these things get on display. Oh, they're all getting fucking sold. Then he goes, all the exotics are still gonna get pushed through the VOC, this and that. In my head, I'm like, that's fucking bullshit because I already know Otto's gonna say one thing, he's gonna disappear, and then Hutch is gonna take care of operations, and Hutch is gonna continue to put everything through down here, which is fine. I have nothing. I don't have like, for me, I don't like. And Hutch is gonna say, oh well, you're fucking greedy. I didn't need to do this to you. I helped you out. I made you quote unquote rich in that business because I didn't have to do that. I could have pushed everything through autos or myself. I helped you out because I was being a homie to you. The thing is, like, I never give a fuck about the money, and you can think that's cap, but I literally, on God, wallahi, I haven't spent a fucking dollar from anything that I fucking got from you, Hutch. And everything that I got from you, I gave it away. I had $2 million in the bank account. I gave 600,000 of that to fucking Chawa to buy his R32. I spent another 150 grand to upgrade K's buggy and put like cosmetics on it. And there's still money in there. And then I gave another 100 for somebody else for a fucking loan or some shit. I gave fucking Wayne $1 million. I don't even spend any of that money. So the fact for you to say, oh well, money is the money's gonna well, you're just being greedy. Like, dude, it has nothing to do with the fucking money. All I gave a fuck was about the foot traffic from the gallery. That's why I flipped out. Because now, one, tuner shop isn't gonna help me with fucking jack shit.
The money.
And
When
the
we
fucking
say anything about money,
and now
chat?
everything's gonna get pushed through here. So now I gotta figure out my own path in terms of how to get cars through VOC. And the reason why I flipped out is because it seemed like, or it seems like you've been plotting this for a while to just have everything run through down here and just cut me out eventually. When the reality, you could have just hit me up and told me from like 2 weeks ago when you stopped giving me cars.
Okay, am I good to go? So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Rami. I agree with everything that you said to the point where what you believe, and if I believe those same false realities, I would be fucking incredibly
What's false
upset
about
at me.
it, though?
Just
Go ahead.
let me-
I won't interrupt you.
You're all good. We haven't gave you a car for 3 weeks. We pushed the 5 cars to you, and whenever we pushed those 5 cars, we extended literally every resource that we had. Every last dollar that we had, we put into making the cars for the last VLC opening. Okay? Once those cars were done, we had $4.9 million in the account. Otto took all of the money, left us $900,000. Then boom, K's buggy comes into the city. We have 0 materials. We have 0 anything, 0 high quality parts. Everything is completely zeroed out. Right? We run out of money. We take $650,000 for a Subaru that we have no intentions of making because we thought that we were going to be able to get the materials. Boom, material fucking shortage, and I know Vinny can contest with this. Everyone's struggling to get materials. I'm having Flippy give me materials that's supposed to be used for thermite and for the guns for us, and instead he's giving it to me for K's car.
The fuck?
Boom. B classes cannot be scratched.
What the fuck is boom, bitch?
Only
What the fuck you taking my
stop.
car for?
So listen.
Let me. But
Wait, let me
okay, go.
just explain.
I'm
okay?
totally joking, Hutch. Continue.
So then all the VIN scratches are one across the board. We call up the Harmony boys, we call up Jordan, we get all the VIN scratches, we get all of that. Doesn't matter, we still can't get the materials. Took us every day of those 2 weeks to get those materials for Mr. K's buggy. All right? Everything was being exhausted to get the buggy. We had no money. At the time the buggy was built, there was $213,000, and our next order that we had was $260,000. We had no money. We were out there getting the materials for ourselves. We finally get K's buggy built, and it's out. Boom. Then now we have to get done with the Subaru. So now we get the Subaru out, and that's done. Claire also had a Subaru coming for a private deal that we agreed to 4.5 weeks ago before we even filled up your thing, so we had a backlog. So we finally cleared up all the backlog today, and everything is finally cleared up. And it was Mr. K's car plus 2 additional private deals. One for the 650 for the Angels, and one for 650 from the Pablo. The only reason we even sold it to him was because we had to get the money to do it through Mr. K's car. And we were planning on going through the VLC for the money anyways, but he had the entire cash value. We needed the cash flow instantly, and we just took the deal private. Yo, give us the money. We'll fucking build you your car.
Okay. All right. So three things that I have questions on everything you just fucking asked. Number one, what does our business relationship have anything to do with the buggy? I didn't tell you to go give Cassie Cupcakes a free fucking AMG 4-door for fucking free for no fucking reason, and she hasn't been around since. I didn't tell you to do that.
First
you could
off,
easily charge her half of that. I didn't tell you to do that. No, let me finish.
Okay.
Number one, that set you in the hole. Number two, like I said, that's between you and Otto if he took out that money. That's not between me and you. That's nothing to do with me and you though. Like that's not. I don't even know that.
It's for the place that we're standing in, and the reason. Okay, go ahead.
Hutch, that has nothing to do with me and you, and neither does the buggy, bro. Like what? Like if like you get what I'm saying? And like I said, bro, I talked to Randy, bro. I'm just gonna give you the $1 million like that's left in the bank account. I don't want anything to do with it.
Okay.
No,
Here we go. Okay, now
let me finish. Let me finish, bro.
Don't tell me to shut the fuck up. Number one. Number two, we're all here as family. We're talking. Okay, so don't speak like that to your family. Okay, that's one.
How about you let me talk? How about you let me talk?
Okay, but
Can I talk? Can I speak?
No, because I don't want you to give up on this. Is my fucking point.
Who's giving up?
You literally just said it.
Can you fucking let me finish, or are you gonna let me know? Are you not gonna let me talk?
Okay.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, little bitch. Okay, so anyway, so as I was saying, I like honestly, dude, like I just will like I don't want to even like this is just a fucking headache, bro. Like the shit between you and Otto has nothing to do with me. Even the buggy, like that's between you and K. You got to figure out a fucking deal between you and K.
No,
that's not on me. Like
you're acting like I'm upset about the buggy, man. I'm not. We don't need the money. That's if you let me. Here's your problem, Rami, and I don't want to fucking be an asshole, but I'm going to, because every single conversation, just like what you're doing right now with assuming everything that you just assumed, you're completely wrong. The cars up there aren't the fucking private deals. We're hoarding fucking VIN scratches so that whenever we can convert and we can get the fucking stuff for them, we're going to convert them, and then we plan on selling it through VLC. This was our plan the whole time. Otto wakes up. I never talked to this motherfucker about this shit ever, through emails, through nothing. He wakes up, comes down here, and tells me exactly what he told me. Guess what my idea is? The first thing I thought, I gotta tell Rami, because he's gonna be pissed. I called you trying to be a fucking homie. I called you the instant he left the fucking building. Yo, I gotta call Rami, make sure Rami understands what the fuck's about to happen. That was the first person I thought of was you. Then I call your ass and I get nothing but fucking disrespect. It's your fucking fault. What the fuck's going on? Blah, 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 blah. And when I told you on the phone, I said, you're not going to like this. Otto. I never said us. I said Otto H&O. 1 second, Vinny, please. I said Otto H&O. Otto H. I do, but you're assuming, man. None of those cars are for fucking private sales.
Let me chime in here a second, Rami. What you need to understand.
No.
If
first of all,
hold on. Let me talk.
Hutch, that's my bad that I flipped that on you like that.
And then you come down. You come down to the fucking meeting, bro. And you got the balls to sit there in front of my fucking boss, the one guy in the city that I fucking work for that gave me an opportunity to run my own shop. You have the balls to sit there and say, shut the fuck up. Don't fucking say a word. I would never do that to you, homie. Ever.
No, that's on me. That's my bad, bro. Sometimes, like, I got heated. I was super fucking pissed, man.
So I feel like the thing is here, Rami, at the end of the day, Otto is the big man here, right? And whatever he says goes, and basically Hutch is just his worker. I feel like you gave.
Like that,
hold
bro.
on, hold on. But the thing is, you gave him the blunt of your frustration off of something that he was told to do. He was literally told to do this, and you're giving him all the shit for it.
No, 100%. But you got to understand, from my perspective, is I don't know. Like, I feel like, I don't know, dude. Maybe.
Listen, bro, I fuck with you a lot, and I give you a lot of shit. When you're at the courthouse and you fucking testified against me, I let you hear it for the next 30 minutes until you got pissed at me. You guys, no, bro. You guys fuck with me every day. You put me on the ground. I fucking rage. I bang my hand on the dashboard or whatever.
Listen, I get the shit in the stick as well.
Exactly, but you have to understand something, man. Like, just because I fuck with you, like it's like, dude, I'm out of a fucking locker room, man. Like that's just the way that I show love. Is whenever shit like that comes push to shove, you fuck with me, I fuck with you. One of us gets mad, next day it's fucking fresh. Listen, man.
No, of course, and it was fresh. Like even
it
after
was,
the
and
courthouse
that's why I
shit, you
told
were
Vinny.
chill.
That's
But,
why
like,
I told Vinny.
Just the way everything fucking played out.
Yes.
It seemed like you plotted on this for like I'm just saying like the way everything played out. It seemed like you were plotting this for weeks. And that you were just trying to damage control, because when I came down here to talk to Otto, you said one thing and Otto said the complete fucking opposite.
Because
when I
exactly, but that's again because you checked him. He told me one thing. I told you right then and there. You were the first person I called. I said exactly word for word what he said. And you kept asking me. You said, what did Otto say? What did Otto say? And I kept telling you word for word what he said. And then you came down here. You pressed him. He changed what his initial statement of what he wanted to do, because then he realized we're fucking taking more business away from VLC. Before you even came down here, I said, Otto, he could give 2 fucks about the cars. He cares about the foot traffic. That's all he cares about. I swear to God, I literally told him that before you came down here. And he said, well, that's fine. We'll fucking fix it. We'll give him the exotics. We'll take the cars down here. We'll have a larger selection. And then we could even use VLC whenever they need exotic cars. We'll give them to them.
That's not me then, bro. That I shouldn't have assumed. I made an ass out of myself, and I'm sorry, Hutch.
Yeah, and that's why we're here, and this I'm loving it. So the problem with you, what happened, Rami, is basically like, don't shoot the messenger. You shot the messenger, and you shit all over his chest.
What I was going to say over the phone, and I accept your apology. Rami, I'm going to be honest, man. Yay! What I was going to say over the phone,
I've been equally as fucking pissed, bro. Like, you got to understand.
I would have. I would have, and that's why
bro.
That's why I called you instantly, because I wanted you to understand, like, bro, you're going to get fucked here. Like, that was my mission. And we even told Otto, I was like, I was going to literally put Vulture La Culture outside the fucking doors and do this as the import and exporting station. I was going to tell you that over the phone before you blew up.
And by the way, if you really need the money, like, bro, I'll give you all the money back. On God, wallahi, like,
I don't.
When I tell you I haven't spent $1 from that, I literally gave it all away, Hutch.
But
I
bro,
haven't spent one fucking dollar. You can even ask Randy. He sees the bank account. Even Vinny, I think, actually can. I haven't spent $1 from any of that money.
And I believe you, and I don't.
I literally gave it to Chawa and Kay.
I know.
I haven't literally seen anything.
Listen.
So my question here is, Hutch's vision down here from Otto, I think it's amazing.
And that's another thing. Let me interrupt you on that note. That's another thing. For me, the way it seemed like, I'm gonna be real with you. The way it seemed is like, okay, well, Otto's coming down here. He's implementing all these fucking things down here. And then it's like, well, Hutch calls me, says, yo, I'm shit out of luck. And then I'm like, okay, dude, like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? Like, you know what I mean?
No, and I get that.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why
I just want you to understand my perspective. Like, I fucked up. Don't get it wrong. Like, in terms of like flipping out and shit like that. And that's my bad. I shouldn't have done that. At the end of the day, you're one of the boys. You know, I got a lot of love for you, Hutch. I don't want you thinking I hate you.
Of course.
Or shit like that. I think me and you are oil and water, and we butt heads a lot. But that's
because
just how we are.
We are very alike. That is why.
Yeah.
We're very short-tempered. We're very straight to the point, and both of us think at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And I get that. And trust me, the way that Otto came down here, this motherfucker, his brain is so big. He has these epiphanies.
I wanted to fucking murk him, bro.
Yes, bro.
Like,
but that's just, bro. Working for Otto, that's the way he is. He has these fucking brain things. He has all the steps lined out. It seems like we've been talking about it for 2 months.
He literally, in the snap of his fingers, he just came down here and said, "Oh, all right, we're cutting VOC out."
Yes,
completely.
and that's
I had to come down here and bitch him out, and I'm like, bro, like what? Like
basically, I feel like honestly,
I don't want to invest in this shit. I don't, bro. Hutch,
I think honest to God, though.
Vinny, sorry, one last thing,
because
because you weren't at that conversation with Otto. Hutch, I don't want to fucking invest, bro. I don't care about them. I have enough money, bro. I'm fucking loaded.
It's not about the money again.
I care about people walking into the gallery. That's all it is.
Okay, so here's
literally
the thing,
all
though.
it is.
I think Hutch wants you involved still, Rami's, because you started him off when
Listen,
using the gallery.
I know that
you did the right thing by him.
I know that you want the gallery, Rami, and I know that you want foot
know
traffic.
I
know exactly what you're
saying.
saying, and I know exactly what you're saying. You want people to go in there. You want there to be a reason why people are always at the gallery. And I agree with you, man. But here's the reality, and I'm saying this
like a touch up. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, and I'm saying this because I truly believe this. When it comes to the gallery, and it comes to the gym sales, and it comes to everything like that. And I know that's your baby, because if H&O was in the same way, I'd be pissed too. But it's one of those things where if you could have an appendage of the gallery, why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you put fucking some labels up on this bitch, fucking decorate the shit out of it, have this as H&O X VLC imports and exports. Still have your shit being the main
That's
like
fine. I mean,
awesome
we
cars.
never did that though because you said you wanted us to be in the shadows. You know, I'm down to do that. I don't give a fuck.
And
bro.
again, that's what always has been the plan, was us operating in the shadows and you being able to sell the cars. And again, wake up, new fucking facility. I didn't even know. I walked down here, I see all my fucking VIN scratches parked up. I said, oh shit, this is fucking scuff. Put in. Talk to Otto. No, we're wanting the people to be able to see the VIN scratches. Oh, okay, sounds good. Again, I had no idea. But at the end of the day, this is Otto's business, and I have to fucking do the work that he wants me to do. And that's just the end.
Like a private
So what I want to do is, and again, I don't want VLC to close. I fucking love you. I want you to be able to do VLC. I want to turn this place, because H&O Imports and Exports is just the same as Vulture Culture or VLC Imports and Exports. We already have the business. We already have everything like that. H&O will operate out of the building. VLC will operate their car sales out of this building also. We'll pull you in on the fucking money whenever it comes to the...
Wait, what?
Whenever it comes to VLC, you guys are going to be able to take any car that you want. If you see fucking a Subaru, a fucking Cadillac, or this, that, and the other car, you'll be able to say, we want that car. You'll take it, and you'll bring it over to VLC and put it on your showroom floor. So you guys are able to come here and just grab whatever you want, sell it at your spot. You can take all the exotics, bikes, whatever, and then we'll just take everything else. We'll sell the cars that we don't know that we can for sure sell. We'll wait for someone to basically come here and do it private. Does that make sense?
Okay, are you saying that on behalf of Otto? Did Otto agree to this?
Yes,
or you just
Otto's
saying this
already
right now?
agreed. That's literally what he said whenever Rami was here.
Okay.
But he said he wanted to move all the cars from Autos down here and then give the Italic GTOs and shit to us.
Yeah,
to
so
sell.
so the business model for this place is this, and this is what I was wanting to tell you when we were at the last meeting. All those cars up there are still completely VIN scratches. The difference is that they're on display, which means that the hoods are locked. Every car has a fake plate on it also. So if a cop ever comes down here, they can't just run the fucking VIN because the thing is locked. They can't run VINs. So if someone wants to test drive a car, we test drive all down here. So everything is illegal about the business, but no one knows that. They pick their car. They say, we want this. We say, okay, sounds good. They give 20% of a down payment, which in this case would be $200,000. And then instead of us giving them money to pay the whole car off, they just owe us. So it's $200,000, and instead of owing a loan company $800K, you owe us $800K worth of your car. If you don't make your payments, we keep the money and take the car back. So we convert the cars on the orders of themselves here. So if Rami wanted to have 5 legit cars made up and they're ready to sell, that's fine. Here we'll have 200 fucking VIN scratches as a selection, and then people can just pick what they want, and then we'll always be able to sell cars. If you don't buy it, fine, we scrap it. And on top of that, Rami, haven't told you, our high quality parts can produce refined materials now, so we'll never have the problem of not being able to get refined. We can literally boost cars all day and be self-sufficient, which came in this morning. So all of the problems we've had being able to get cars and whatever, as long as we have money, we have cars. So all those problems are gone. No more Sionis and waiting on them to wake up.
Yeah, that's all right. I just want to reiterate. You understand where I was coming from.
I do, man, and that's why the entire time you said your story, I was like, it's literally, man, it was just, it made sense, and I understand where you were coming from with everything. But all you have to do next time, bro, is just fucking ask me, man. I love you. Anything you want to know about anything I'm doing, you know that I'll fucking tell you straight up, and like I will never sway.
Oh, Rami doesn't respect me, or like, bro, like that's not the case at all. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't have like.
You were just
know?
heated. I get it. You were fucking hot. You didn't want to hear any more. You didn't, because what I told you was completely different than what you heard.
It pisses me off even like just seeing the fucking gallery the way it is, man. Like
I know. I hear you. But
it's
we're
beyond
cool.
me at this point, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's more you need to.
It's beyond me, bro. Trust
We
me.
had a lot of things that we spoke about, and I think you need to start taking action on them.
It's not that, bro. Literally, the fucking rings got negated through all the fucking food spots. Like it's so bad. No, fishing got hit with a Nerf gun. Hunting's hit with a Nerf gun. It's sad, to be honest with you.
What I'm trying to say is, I think, honest to
And
God,
it's like,
though.
outside the mechanic shit, right? I can't even do the painting shit.
Why not?
Because
We can't do the NFT thing still?
It fucks everybody's eyes up.
The NFT stuff?
They enabled the fucking paintings, and everybody was getting like 10 flickers on their eyes, you know?
What about those NFT things I was talking to you about?
Bro, I'm trying, dude. Nobody's.
Or instead of doing the NFT things, what about the paintings to do through the gallery
Find me a fucking painting.
and having the people actually able to put them up in their house?
Dude,
Have you talked to them about that?
Yes, 100 times, Vinny.
Well, maybe this is something that we should step up again and bring it up again.
It actually triggers the fuck out of me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I get it, bro. I get it. It's very depressing. It is 100%. But what I think you need to do, honestly,
and I hate asking for shit. You know how it is, Hutch. Like, bro,
I know.
You
Trust
motherfuckers
me.
ask for shit, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, whoa."
Listen, I'm gonna be very honest. Can I be honest? This is my opinion. This is my honest opinion in this. Okay, this is just coming from me. Rami, I think VLC personally not running through the gallery anymore, and you have VLC running through here because it's a great idea.
Bro, I don't want that. I want the interior. You're not getting it. We already agreed. Hutch, you just said what you just said.
I understand, but I'm just giving my 2 cents, right? My idea on this.
He's saying instead of waiting for VLC to get an overhaul, just kind of make this your part-time home.
I think you should exactly, and then on top of it,
yeah, I hear you.
You get what I'm saying,
what
bro?
you should be doing is getting on them about paintings. Honestly, if you could start doing auctions on paintings and people actually able to put them up in their house, that fucking gallery would be so revitalized, bro.
They said the Fight Club shit is on the list. They said the fucking NFT shit's on the list. It's all, I'm getting bullet club treatment, you know?
What I'm trying to say here is that I think this is something amazing down here. It's a beautiful place to be. It's a nice hub. And I think the frustration comes from you is because like everything is here, nothing at the gallery, and it's totally understanding.
All the ideas I had for the gallery just got implemented in like 20 other businesses, you know? And that's what honestly pisses me off.
See, the problem what strikes me is like, oh, VLC will have a car auction, but you know, you're gonna have the one car auction a month, but then you could come down here and purchase whatever you want. You know, so why would people want to go to
the fucking dog water tuner shop? I fucking hate that place, bro.
But you understand what I'm trying to say? Like,
everybody runs that shithole.
What I'm trying to say is like, if you have one car a month come to you, but then I could come down here and check out any car I want and purchase it. What's the sense of me coming to VLC anymore?
Well, because there's gonna be exclusives. That's what Hutchinson Auto said.
Yeah, it's gonna be like you can come here and you can look at all these cars, and then it's like, hey, look at that Subaru. I want to buy that. Sorry, man, it's already at VLC. It will be there on Friday. So not only are we getting foot traffic here, but then we're going to be directing business to VLC on specific days. We just got to make sure that the cars are ready for those days, which they will be. Hence the new update for what's are refined and shit.
Fuck tuner shop, man. Honestly. I'm so fucking pissed over that. Just...
Wait, what happened? Oh, so what ended up happening to you
tuner
for
shop,
VLC?
but literally nobody's around at the tuner shop.
Yeah,
so how
Vinny, we came to agreement. Then they got mad that me and Randy sold a Ferrari to Alan and made like $1.2 million. Then fucking like bitched about it. Had a meeting with them. They came up with a new business plan for us. Then we did it. Then I sold another car like within an hour. Then they complained about that. And then now they want to redo it again. And it's been a month. And apparently Eddie wanted to meet with me, and it's been a month, and I haven't seen Eddie. I haven't seen a car from them either.
Can I tell you your downfall, Rami?
Which is what?
You trust too many people.
How can I control what Eddie? How am I supposed to know
how you control?
Eddie wakes up once every 6 months?
You want me to know how you control it? It's because instead of you trusting people and taking verbal agreements, you need to have your lawyer write everything in writing, have the contract made, and nothing can ever get changed.
Bro, you gotta talk to Loxley,
You are too nice.
Man.
As much as a fucking troll you are, the problem is you're too nice to people. You give the benefit of the doubt and you take their word. You need to start getting shit legit, get it all written down in contract, and then you know what? If somebody has something to say, I want to change this, you ain't changing shit, motherfucker. Here's the contract. Deal with it. It's as simple as that. Stop being nice.
I'm at that point where like I'm actually gonna like fucking start murking people.
Bro, Rami, you just gotta be a contract Andy, bro. Honestly.
No.
I don't want this to need to be though. Like
I know. I agree.
Common sense. Wake up and give me the fucking car. Why is that so hard?
Listen, you need to really wake up. You need to take your business serious. You need to be a businessman in the sense of contracts.
Contract Connie over here, boys.
Can't. I'm being Rami.
Well,
I'm being
it's
honest.
like
You will never get fucked over,
right? Like, bro,
100%.
We throw the word family around at Eddie all the time, and then like this shit happens, bro. It's like.
I mean, you're talking about the same guy who like literally called us down to save his business, but then now he wants to renegotiate a contract because you're making too much money. He already. Here's the part that makes me mad. He's already made his fucking money, bro. He made his genie, he made his cash, and then now he cares about how much. Who the fuck cares how much money you make, bro?
And the thing is though, but Hutch, you even know it. Like I don't even make that money. That
You
million I made
don't?
off the Ferrari, I gotta take that and then buy another car from them. to
Exactly.
flip. Like it's a domino effect.
You're
It's
making
not
a
like I
couple
make the
hundred
million.
K maybe.
Yeah, exactly, bro. They don't understand that, dude. Like they just hear bullshit.
Because
they
here's
bitch
the
about it,
difference.
and then I get fucked in the end.
Rami,
And now
here's
look
the
what it is. I
difference.
haven't seen a fucking car, bro.
Rami, here's the difference. People don't know how to understand our businesses
Let's get outta
because
here. I can't
we
see shit.
actually get the fucking cars. We don't just have them
Bro,
delivered.
even the shit with me and you, bro. They said that our me and yours thing was too fucking like too crazy. Meanwhile, they don't see that we have to fucking Vince scratch out of our fucking asses every night
your car
and then
here,
buy all the mats. Just leave my car here. It's fine.
It's
And
because
buy all
it's-
my mats. Like they don't. They
Exactly.
just talk out of their ass, bro. It's so annoying. You know?
they wake up and then everyone thinks that everything's easy and they're making money because they just wake up and it's there. They have no idea that it takes fucking 40 people all doing one thing to make sure that we can get a car pushed out on one, on a fucking deadline.
Listen, the one.
By the way,
one
shareholder.
Thing,
By the way, when was the last time y'all saw checks?
Probably the last time
That's
they
true.
fucking had a car imported.
Oh,
So
yo,
what-
sorry. My bad. When was the last time y'all saw your $7,000 check? Your
I'm not a
bi-weekly $7,000.
shareholder, yeah. So, but what I'm